I like your shoes, by the way.
Thank you. These will not fail me.
Yeah, I forgot to say. Those look very sturdy.
Yeah, man, I forgot for the battalion boots, for sure. Let's start at our usual place, guys, the trending topics. Let's go.
All right, so first up this morning, the government has withdrawn the national award it bestowed upon popular pastor Merrick Al Miller, bowing to public pressure over the decision amid the clergyman's criminal convictions and his unrepentant attitude. Well, I think that was the wrong move in the beginning. I think the decision to award him the national honor was the wrong move. I think a lot of people were up in arms about it, even before this whole thing, because it sends the wrong message, from where I sit, it sends the wrong message. And then it goes now to question, what are these awards really about? What is the standard for these awards if someone who has 2 criminal convictions, not allegedly criminal convictions, was able to be considered for the award? And I mean, there are so many other people across the country who deserve the award and haven't been even recognized. So I think it is the right move, though a little belated, but still right nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, and the question comes up, why would Reverend be even, in the first place considered for this award? Understanding what the award stands for, right? Understanding that what happened was public knowledge. Why is it that his name was even there as something to be considered?
Well, a lot of people say that a lot of people have mixed views on the whole idea of the national award. Some people say it's a friend thing. Some people say it's who know who and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's not a national award in a circle. It's a national award to represent the country.
Yeah, but you see, other times we fail to recognize that as much as we want to see Jamaica in a light where everyone is equal, it's not the case.
The views expressed here on Weekend Smile are not necessarily those of Weekend Smile, the producers, the co-host of Weekend Smile.
Why else disclaiming?
Because sometimes some things just need a blanket disclaimer, right?
I mean, but people know what I mean, though. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Anyways, I cannot recall. Right. So, the career of reggae dancehall entertainer JKR was plunged into fresh turmoil over the weekend. The entertainer was reportedly arrested by Amsterdam police following an altercation between him and a promoter. Now, allegedly, JKR stabbed the promoter. We're not sure of the reasons why, but the reports are suggesting that he could face up to 15 years, I believe it is. His manager has come out to say that he's okay. So we'll see what happens. It is a very unfortunate situation doing that with the history that JKR has. This is where he is today, and you're wondering.
Unfortunate is a nice way to
put it. Did you learn?
Unfortunate is a nice way to put it.
You said it yourself, prison and a bed of roses.
Well, maybe I'm longing for, maybe.
You can't use the man song them against
No, but I mean, for somebody who has gone through that, I remember, I think Business Signal saying about him now go to jail again. Hasn't gone back.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. But for Cure, I mean, it's an indictment on him because you've experienced it. You've gone through what was it, 8 years or something like that?
Yeah, it was supposed to be 8 years. It was less than 8 years, right?
But you spent time in prison, and go into a foreign country and do something because he'll be arrested in Amsterdam, Netherlands.
In Amsterdam, and they have no tolerance at all. They care zero about who you are.
Yeah.
You cannot record music inside their prisons. The facilities may be a little bit different, maybe a little more accommodating to their prisoners, but I think as well, when I think about this, I'm not only looking at JKR as the singer, I'm looking at Secretary Alcock, who has a daughter, and who, has, I don't believe he only has one child, but he has a family, you know what I mean? And this, I understand on the road is not easy, and reports are that other artists have had similar experiences with promoters in that space.
Yeah, but you don't turn to violence.
But still, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be very interesting to watch this and hear how this plays out.
Yeah, well, his lawyer, Donahue Martin, Milier, by the way, very good lawyer, has said, he's hopeful for the best, and I'm really, because he's a great attorney, so I'm thinking, he will do his best in the case, but it is tough.
I hope him don't bother go to prison. Jesus.
You hope he doesn't? Well,
I hope him don't bother go. I
know. Hope justice will prevail. That's all.
I wish that Jah would come and take us back
in time, you see?
Because I swear.
Take him back in time, take him back to prison.
I can be.
To the better man. All right. Netflix has edited out a phone number that appears in its hit series Squid Games after a woman complained about a deluge of calls to her mobile phone.
Squid Games. It's a new hit on
I know.
Netflix.
I
It's
haven't
number
watched
one in over 90 odd countries. And apparently this lady's number was inside the show. And everybody keeps calling it, saying that they want to be a part of the game. Because the game is for persons who are not in a financially, good, well-off position that you play this game for a lot of money. But the process to get there ends up with people dying along the way.
And that's what people love?
They love it. They love it. It's in another language.
That's
and
sick.
I've not watched it yet, to be honest with you, because you say anything will make me cringe and make me have nightmare. I really and truly like watch them show there because I don't want to go to sleep and see the dolly.
The dolly?
Haven't you seen the memes?
I've not watched
the
it.
memes online though. There's a big dog that does this thing. Like it'll play 1, 2, 3 red light, and if it look around and see a move, you could possibly die. I don't know if I saw it
but I see memes and I don't really understand anything. I'm not like everybody else. People say, I have to watch Squid Games. It is sick. For people to be... And it shows me how excited people are about certain things.
Don't do the judgmental.
No, I'm not judgmental. It's not judgmental.
You people
no, but
who
Debbie,
are excited about these
but Debbie, how can you feel good watching something that people who are of a, what do you call it? They're not well off and they try to find means to get better off.
It's a show.
Yeah, I know it's a show, Debbie. I know it's a show, but I don't get it.
That's the reason why some people watch it, and there are a variety of other options there on the platform.
Exactly,
and that's why it's number one in over 90 countries, because people get it.
Precisely, they get it. Some people, and they enjoy it, and that's fine by me. But I don't get it.
So, yeah, don't judge them.
I'm not judging anybody.
Okay.
But I'm going
to watch one episode. If it's too bad, Lisa, I'm not watching another one.
Yeah.
But if that dolly turns up more than one in more than one episode, that's it. I'm pulling the plug.
I mean, she could have changed her number still.
She could. Or she could NFT the number. I would NFT the number. That would value a lot of money now.
True. So many things she could have done.
But apparently she's facing distress. Can she sue them?
For what?
She said that she's feeling distressed because of the amount of calls she's getting.
Remember when, what was the song? I think Vibes Scott had a song and list out some number on the song. You remember that song?
Yes. Was it an actual number?
Yeah, it was an actual number some years ago.
Anyways.
Yeah, it happens. She just changed her number.
Tina Turner, guys, sold the rights to her music catalog, including hits like The Best. Or is it Simply the... Is that one right? Okay, right. Not Bush City Limits to music publishing company BMG. Now, the company did not disclose how much it paid. Must have paid a lot of money. But industry sources said the figure would be worth $50 million US.
Yeah.
How old is Tina now?
81.
She's how much?
81.
That's sell it too. Time for me to enjoy my life and go around the world in a hot air balloon and do all kind of things. Go to the Alps.
I think she's been to the Alps.
Do it again.
Yeah.
At that age, I would sell it too. If I don't have kids. Does she have kids?
I think she does. And I think what is remarkable is that a lot of entertainers who would have grown up from her time, they haven't lived to see 81.
Exactly. I'd sell it too.
Yeah, so sell it to secure your family legacy.
That's a big lotto ticket right there.
Yeah, man. Me? Support that.
Yeah.
Support that.
She can't, right now, if Tina wanted to at 85, 86, do a Las Vegas residency for 2 months, she made that back. True. Easily.
Yeah, and she has a final tour documentary coming out as well. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's it?
I think that's it. Is it?
Yeah, I thought there was one more.
There is.
Oh, yeah, there is one more, actually.
Go again.
Recently, the...
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook came under fire. Facebook, oh man, you remember the whole week with
October
WhatsApp?
4, yeah.
Anyways, Facebook came under fire for the impact its apps can have on teens and their mental health. The BBC looks at how algorithms have made social media the new drug of choice and what people are doing about it. Yeah, it speaks about young people, those who were born when social media became a big hit. And they say they've lost their childhood because of social media, because all they've done since probably 10 years old to now, like 21, is be on social media. They don't get to enjoy life as much as us older folks did.
Because they knew nothing different.
That's all they knew.
Right, because they were born into it. Ironically, though, you know, Facebook's the demographic that's really on Facebook is our parents and grandparents.
So they say.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Okay.
You have a lot of older people on Facebook.
Yeah, but it's not just
Well,
Facebook.
let me not say older, but more mature people on Facebook. I have a Facebook account, but I don't check it as often as I do Instagram or Twitter or even TikTok.
Remember, I said Facebook owns
WhatsApp and Instagram.
WhatsApp and Instagram.
Right.
So, and I mean, it's not the only social media platforms that are about, you know, TikTok is there. They have Snapchat as well. So all their lives, the majority of their lives, spent through social media. And because that's all they knew growing up, like, what else is there to do?
Go river.
They don't know about that because it's not marketed to them as something that is, you know.
Well, you see, this is the reason why socialization is very important, and especially at the parent level. Like there should be a time, or a Saturday we say, okay, this is a no phone Saturday. All of us packing up in the car, we're going to go out into some bush.
Yeah.
We're going to go bird bush or something.
Yeah, do you like my mother? Just plug out the internet and put it on her. She had a modem. At night, she just plug it out, put it on her pillow, and go sleep. And that was it. And that's it for trending topics.
Is that what your mother did? That explains a lot.
Yeah, man, she plug it out. As soon as 8 o'clock come, plug it out, under her pillow. Go on her bed. No internet.
So you do just...
Read.
That's good.
And talk to my
Love that.
sisters.